Hey everybody, this is Jay from American Survival. I'd like to thank you for joining me today. Today I wanted to show you how to cut boards out of logs using chainsaw. I made a previous video on how to cut beams and boards out of trees, and in that video I explained to you how I go about marking it off so I know where to lay my cuts. And in this one, where this end went up in the air, it was kind of hard to get something straight where I could get a spray painted line. I just used 1.5 wide duct tape strip and taped it here and stretched it out, and then popped a couple staples in it to make it go with the contour of the log. But this is the same method as what I previously had showed in my other video, except for the other one I was just ripping the logs in half, and this one actually I'm going to make a bar top for inside the house out of this middle section right there. I'm thinking this is 17, 18 inches or so thick on this end, and I think this end is like 23. So this is pretty good size. It's about maybe a 3-inch wide, 3.5-inch wide board. So I think it'll make a nice bar top. So let's get to cutting. I've already started cutting my lines, and like I said, this is the same method as in my previous video, except for you're doing double lines and just rocking it back and forth as you cut down. Just let the weight of the blade just eat its way through as you work it up the lines. So let's get to cutting and see if we can get this thing cut in half, and that'll be a good start for our bar top, because it's going to be wide. It's going to kind of circle around. Okay, so I believe that this might be a little too thick for this 18-inch bar to go all the way through. So I'm going to have to roll the log over, and I've got it 3/4 of the way cut all the way through. I just lack the really wide end, so I'm going to roll it over. That way I can cut it from the back side. bottom side. So I should just be able to just finish cutting the end of that. There be one side. Well, there you have it, folks. Well, there we go. Now we're in business. We have a new bar top. I'm going to have to bring this in the shop and start letting it dry out. And we'll sand this down. And we're going to see if we can make something beautiful out of this. It was just a cut off big chunk from a tree that we had to drop and get out of our way. It's about 3.5 inches thick. I'll put the tape measure on it here in a little bit and we'll find out what the exact measurements are. But it's pretty thick. Maybe. Yeah, 16.5 on this side. Well, it was a little narrower than what I was thinking. But from there to there is 20 inches. Maybe I had measured it crossways the other way, I don't know. But anyways, we got 20 there, 16.5 there. So that's plenty wide enough for a nice bar top. So let's get this thing thrown in the back of the four-wheeler and we'll run it up to the shop. Get it in the dry. Well, that's me standing next to it, so yeah. I'll sit on it so it don't slide anywhere. here's the slab. I finally got it in the shop. But this is gonna be our countertop, our bar top. It's kind of like an island that sits just on the other side of our cook stove. But yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of sanding. I'll break out my little belt sander and see if we can get this thing sanded down. Like I said, it's about a 3-inch thick slab, and it gets a little wider right there at the end. Also, with me deciding to cut the board that I needed out of this log, I didn't waste the log, and now also I have 2 more sections of log that I could possibly use in another project somewhere. So that's more building materials. And also, where we have a composting toilet, I could probably get a 5-gallon bucket or 2 of all this sawdust, and we can use every bit of that in our toilet. I'll try to post an update soon on maybe sanding this down and getting it prepped and ready to go in our house. So, till next time, y'all take care, be safe, and God bless. Thanks for watching.